Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. We're off to Poland with this one, and it was picked up from Polska in the Wrexham branch, close to where I live. And what we are looking at is a can of Okocim. Okocim, I believe that's pronounced. Okocim jasne. It's in a 500ml can. It's coming in at 5%. It's a lager, and it cost me the whole amount of £1.49 for this beer. So hopefully it's going to be good. What have I thought of the Polish ones? Hit and miss, I think, for me. I think it's just maybe the style of some of their beers that I'm just personally not keen on. But I did enjoy the one. So yeah, I think this is the second one of theirs I'm doing. I think I've done like a dark can one that looked quite scary. But yeah, we're looking at this one. Browaru Okocim, or Okocim, I should say. Apologies for the pronunciation. So let's get it into a glass and see what it's like. Baz has been doing a bit in the garden today, digging and planting and buying shit, and as we do. Till I'm getting old, I've got a greenhouse and I spend my bank holidays in the garden. It's a bad sign. Luckily I'm keeping it kind of real by having a beer at the end of it. So I did have a cheeky one as well before I started. So, beer in a glass. Golden straw colour, proper golden looking colour beer. Not much carbonation going up the glass, there's just the odd bubble. And we got a finger of white on top. It looks like a lager, just as you'd expect. So, let's dive in. Let me just check. Well, that says Browaru Okocim. But yeah, it's Carlsberg. Carlsberg own these. So it's a Carlsberg beer. So, diving on the nose, see what we get. Excuse me. Yeah, typical sort of malty lager, sort of generic kind of aroma on it. Maybe a little bit of a citrus note. And that's about it. So, we'll try and get the rest in there. Get it topped up. £1.49, like I say, from Polska, Wrexham branch. Cheers. Let's go in, give it a taste. Let's go in again. %. Not a bad body for that. For me, it's got a little watery edge to it, which, if I recall rightly, has not been anything I've picked up with a lot of the Polish beers. There's not been that watery sort of edge, but I'm getting a little bit of a watery edge on this one. Doesn't look like much carbonation, and there isn't loads, but there is more than what you see in the glass. Is a little bit rough in the mouth, shall we say. But funny enough, at the same sort of time, soft as well. On the taste, pardon me. Malty, a little bit sweet, not too syrupy. I do find the Polish beers do feel quite syrupy, personally. Definitely as you get stronger anyway. I think when you're staying at sort of 5% lower, for me that's perfect. They're not too much, but when you get a little bit higher in the ABV, they do tend to feel a little bit syrupy. There is quite sort of a big sort of lemon, sort of citrus note in there, I think. Lemon, maybe even lime. It's very much a sort of run-of-the-mill sort of lager. Just the standard sort of stuff that you're going to get sort of in most places. Yes, it's better than, if you like, Carlsberg, Foster's, Carlin and all that. I mean, they just, no. But I'm still not going to say this is a fantastic beer. It's standard fodder sort of stuff. 5%. Yeah, maybe sort of getting that sort of ABV to it. But it even now, it still feels a little bit watery on the back end. There's a watery sort of, it's almost like the flavour goes and it's just water. So what do I think of Okocim Jasne? Not a great fan of it. I mean, there's nothing particularly overly horrid there. It's just not a lager that does it for me. So there you go. There's my thoughts on this beer. Only £1.49, so I've hardly killed myself. A lot of people out there may well love it. I know a lot of these Polish beers are popular. Doesn't do it for me. But if you see it, give it a go. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it and had a good weekend. And I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.